Hey yo, just on Votion looking like Billy Hoyd. Alice made a marvel in the kitchen, we was bagging board. Destroy, rebuild, we ill. Still keep the toy on paper. Told my P.O. chill, we build. Both coasts got a condo. Feed water, oil, and fish. He got a combo. My nigga got hit with 20, he did his time, no. Nigga, don't get out of line. I got my 9 on. Looking like Mike on the Dream Team. Shit, vicious flipping on me, G. In my cell phone, man, ring. He 2 cells over, catch you when he popped the locks, crock, match lane, loafers, he soaking. Greens got blood on the scene, he violated. Came back to do another 15, I mean.
Yo,
Came back to do another 15, I mean.
got the vest on with the crest on, who put the best on? Londell Lorenovich, son, don't get your chest torn. Me and P. Shines in the whip, fully equipped. 16 shots in the clip, playing the strip. 6 pounds of gold, that's divided by 2. Gold Breitling on my wrist, y'all niggas riding like who? More bread than I can count, more kicks than I can wear. More haters than ever, but fuck it, why would I care? We used to go to Sin City, get the casket out. It's not a funeral, my niggas took the faster route. Swerving like we swimming, silk and crushed linen. Natural wine drinking, refined, I'm just living. It's the fact that I'm a world traveling. Gold medalist, your team holds weight, that's great, but we the heaviest. Live lawless, exemplify gorgeous. My whole team holding torches and air forces. BQE connection, we spitting dime raps. 35 strippers, name Bella in my contacts. Treat me like an OG, but I'm younger than you think. Might have seen me with some money getting niggas rocking mink. The gold came from Ghana, the musk came from Egypt. The coke from the Cubans got me floating like a sea ship. Palm heats, dipping like palm freaks on back strips. Ski man silhouette shirts with loaded Mac clips. One squeeze right to your frame, you doing backflips. Moving plates like they tectonic. The best chronic, put a stack on your head like it's a bonnet. Turn the room into a blackout lord, cause I'm a comic. Get the sauce like they served me at Brennan and Carr. Fuck that bullshit whip, you never been in a car. Obscure emblem in the middle of my sweatshirt. Cooling out during the drought, hustling wet work. White tees, black guns, it's the summertime. Good crack, come back like the number 9. Good crack, come back like the number 9. Laurent. Yeah. Yo. Check. This for my niggas re-ing up right now with ice ornaments. Bagging up back to the strip, it's price tournaments. Third eyes floating in a bulletproof box. Ain't no such things as bulletproof blocks. We turn buildings to spots. Street calculus got me never out for this. Fuck these housing vans, I need 1,000 grams. Dedication with this medication. The work I'm pumping got them fighting for a reservation. Word to my reputation, my niggas step you pacing. The shit you stored got imported like the checks I'm lacing. Versace houseware, I'm sleeping on unique bedding. Scraping cakes, breaking plates like a Greek wedding. Below zero Bible study, hanging on my rugby. Cuban connection, rep the block and all my niggas love me. Still got the corners clicking while we sip organic bubbly. Narcotic superheroes eating octopus from Spiros. Looking plain, I'm on the plane to gain a couple zeros. My mind racing off a time calculation. I could make 30 off of 50. 2,000 times uncut, we moving swiftly. Enjoy that, dub the blueprint, it ain't a secret. It's mainly about the discipline and how your team keep it. Shit, I need a new 7, I need a new 8, I need a new 6, I need some new weight. Push the seat back, drop a G back and then repeat that. That's how we eat black buckers, see I right in his kneecap. Then put the bullet where we breathe at, let niggas see that. Heat for your head like a Louis V ski hat. Thank God he gave us drug dealing.
All right. Good morning, Angie. Good to see new names up in here. Let's get everything settled down. Melquan will be joining us shortly. He usually comes in after 9:30. Wanted to start a little early today. Let me just text a couple of people. Shut off my phone. Welcome back to another episode of Waking Up at Ruckus. March 27. March is almost out of here. Light up. Get your mind right. I'm lighting up some black Cuban haze, a.k.a. that Uptown Puree for all my Dominicans. A lot to talk about today. I was doing a lot of research over the weekend. And by research, I mean watching other people's videos that already put the work in. Also, we'll be talking about Jonathan Majors getting arrested in New York City for allegedly assaulting some woman. Good for him. He got himself a Indian lawyer. And I'm going to say, like, I think there's a new trend. I think Indian lawyers are the new Jewish lawyers. We'll talk about that one day if the trend continues. Zacharias, good morning. Mr. J, good morning. It's Scotty Beeman. Good morning. Tax day is on the way. Snitching and ratting is the new stand-up. We're going to talk about this. I got the what, the when, the where, the who, the why. I got some videos. Then I got some Troy Ave video that he went bonkers on Joe Button over the weekend. I kind of like when people stand up to Joe. We'll talk about that as well. How was everybody's weekend? I hope everybody's well. I'm feeling good. It's a nice day in Queens. Yesterday was 70 degrees in Brooklyn. Beautiful. March. Oh, Scotty Beeman, you're going to have to text me, Scotty. Make sure that there's no background noise. Tightened up the rules a little bit. Make sure you got a great connection. Just text me so I can text you the link. I'm not sure which number you're on. Hold on one second. Okay, Melquan setting up. Yeah, Scotty, send me, just text me from whatever number. I got multiple numbers for you. Just text me and I'll send it right over. Make sure you got a good connection. No noise in the background. It's Monday. Tighten up the ship. Bats, good morning. Bats, I'm going to need another candle. Whenever you're ready, just let me know how much to send you because the one I was burning, I used it all up. That's a really nice original smell. And I walk in from work, the whole house smells like Wu-Tang Clan dragon blood, whatever it is. So I'll need another candle. Anyway, welcome back to another episode of Waking Up at Ruckus. I am your host. Today you can call me Richie Stacks. We're waiting on Mel the General, Taxstone, gangster podcaster, street journalist found guilty. How many days was it between Troy Ave testifying and Taxstone being found guilty? Can anybody, does anybody know offhand? Just kind of curious how many days after he testified. Obviously, as more and more people get in, Scotty, still waiting on your text. Where's Vic Vega? Vic Vega, don't ever disrespect me calling me from WhatsApp. I've told you this many times. Vic, he's always calling me from WhatsApp. I saw the call. I had to end it. Hey, because you can't hear anything on WhatsApp when so I don't know. So anyway, Vic, I hope you didn't take that the wrong way. I'm like, I can't do this right now. I'm in Brooklyn. I'm working. All right, salute to the rest of the crew. Correct, Scotty Beeman. 5314. I'm gonna play those numbers today. Scotty Beeman, let me write that down. 5314. I'm playing those numbers today. If you got pick 4, play it. Hold on. Let me get my earphones on. Boom. In the building, the Brooklyn Ball Dog. Remember Roscoe P. Coltrane? That was my favorite character. And with his bloodhound Flash.
Flash.
Flash, little buddy. All right, let me just get an instrumental going and we'll start the show, Melquan.
Yeah, son, you on that early rush shit.
Yeah, no, not rush shit. You don't ever have to rush, God. I was already prepared. I had nothing to do. So I want to kind of get into the attitude of let's start the show if I'm ready.
All right, cool.
You come on when you come on. I only text you to know that you live in case you don't know we live and you're sitting there waiting till 9:30.
Oh no,
But
I
I'm
was
always going to try to go on as early as I can because we got to end at 10:30, right?
yeah.
So
Facts.
that's the only reason why.
All right.
Um,
Let's
I'm
get it
going to
going.
pick some instrumentals. Melquan, how was your weekend?
My weekend was fabulous.
Fabulous.
Boy.
2 minutes.
Fabulous.
Let us know how fabulous it was.
All right. Turn it down a little bit.
Okay.
Turn it down a little bit.
No doubt.
That's good.
How's that?
Now turn it up a little bit more.
Turn it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And let us know in sent the text. Hold on, boom. Yeah, I didn't get it yet, Scotty Beeman. Go ahead, tell us why it was so fabulous, brother.
Yo, let me tell you something. I celebrated my boy Debo. He passed away. You know, one of my good friends I grew up with in Brooklyn. Correct. After the ceremony, it was sad, but then we just kicked it like we do in Brooklyn, like how we do in the P's. And then we got back to the P's. Salute to all the best chicks. They know how to party. Yeah, niggas turned up. It was great.
Scotty, I sent you a text to a number that I have for you. I don't know if you get it, but I did not receive a text from you.
Salute to all my summers.
Yeah, R.I.P. Debo, HB2.
Yeah,
and I was going to say the same
Debo,
thing.
man.
I was going to say the
that
same
was my
thing.
guy. He was a gentle giant. Gentle giant. He protected everybody on the block.
I like Gentle Giants. And speaking of Gentle Giants, salute to the Bravo brothers. I was posted up on their block Friday night. Chilling. Yeah, I was out there chilling, borderline wherever they live, Queens, Long Island. We're not going to say too much. And very interesting.
They live on the border.
I pull up, and here's what they're doing. If you're skinny and you pass by their house, you get slapped. They were slapping the shit out of skin. I pulled up and I said, what the fuck? I seen Tyrone Bravo back slap some skinny dude into last week. I said, yo, hold up. Let's see if we can get Melquan to pass by the house. It's
that's why you said that?
That sounds like, yo, where you at? We slapping skinny dudes, sir.
Yeah, he was too scared to come on Jamaica Suffolk Boulevard.
I don't go around there, sir.
Yeah, I'm the king of the South Side, son. I'm like, yo, pull up.
I don't know where that is, sir.
Pull up.
Speaking of the South Side, I'm almost done with season 2 of Raising Canaan. We'll talk about that later since I'm way late on it.
That's way late. You need to get up on season 3 of Power.
I'm just going to put this out there right now. Joey Badass is one great rapper from Brooklyn. Salute. But he's a great actor. Hell of an actor, man.
I'm telling you.
I'm sorry, but to me, Unique steals the show.
What's his name on the show?
Unique.
Yeah, Unique.
Unique steals the show. Yeah. And also the young jukebox whoever plays that.
That young lady,
she's a great actress.
She's a phenomenal actress. She could sing. She's talented.
Can she really sing?
Yeah.
I didn't know if that was lip sync though.
Oh no, that's Shorty. She get busy.
Shorty got a voice, so she got.
Yeah. She on different platforms where she performs and you know what I mean?
Quick video. Let's refresh some memories. Now Big Rich, who lives off of social media, you
live on social media, sir.
Knew very little about this whole Taxstone Troy Ave situation. It was only over this weekend that I did my due diligence and my Googles and I understood what's going on. And this is an interesting story. Let's go back to May 25th, 2016, a T.I. concert at Irving Plaza in New York City. If you don't know what that is, Irving Plaza is where they have concerts, period. Okay? It's a concert hall. I'm going to pause the music for a second. I just want to pause it here for a second. T.I. is T.I.'s
a rat too.
Yeah, well, it's funny because T.I. is kind of.
I mean, he ratted on somebody who was dead, but
that's still ratting.
Right.
He kind of break it down to different levels.
He kind of went a little more pale than he usually is, right? Look at that.
That nigga's a rat.
We got to talk about that.
What happened here at Irving Plaza last night? It was supposed to be a low-key concert by rapper T.I. and other artists at this hipster venue, but instead it turned into a wild shootout that left one man dead and 3 other people wounded.
Okay.
Yo, God, I ain't gonna front. I never saw the footage like that.
All right, let's see it again. I'm on my losing producer shit, huh?
Yo, you step your game up. Holy shit. Welcome to New York City, guys.
Don't come to New York.
Look at this nigga.
Talk about it.
Bang. Hold on.
What happened here at Irving Plaza last night? It was supposed to be a low-key concert by rapper T.I. and other artists at this hipster venue, but instead it turned into a wild shootout that left one man dead and 3 other people wounded.
Okay, let me give you a quick rundown, and we're going to go around the board. Scotty Beeman, before we start, what's good, God?
Salute, Scotty. Good morning,
What's
sir.
good, my boy? What's
Good to see you, my
Good to
G.
see you, man. Salute. Thanks for pulling
Man,
up, brother.
Listen, I be busy and I be
It's cool.
MIA.
It's cool. We
Yeah.
good. It's good to see you, fam.
I troll you on social media.
Likewise.
Why you trolling my friend, man? Please.
Nah, man. The trolling
Find something
is
better to do with your life, sir. Please.
trolling when you can't catch up with everybody you love, man. You just troll them.
I mean, if you're gonna troll and say something, Mel,
Right, you're right. I gotta drop a comment.
I need the comments. I need the likes. I need all that.
You're right. I do hit the like button, but I gotta drop a comment.
I need all that.
Keenan, talk about it. The streets are on it.
Streets is a myth,
Yo,
Keenan.
Keenan.
Absolutely right. I told my son that on Friday.
I'm keeping that up there.
Myth.
I'm keeping up. Okay, so real quick, let's get into it. I got my notes.
That was the greatest footage I ever seen about the Irving Plaza shooting.
Yeah, I've never seen that up until this week.
Gotta get it from a loser producer.
The loserest producer in the game, joined by award-losing journalist and the great rapper. My man. Oh man,
He's an artist, sir. He's not a rapper.
Scotty Beamer. All right, let's go. I'm all over the place. The coffee got me geeking. May 25th, 2016, T.I. is set to perform in New York City. He invites his guests from Brooklyn, so he got a little New York feel to it, right?
Yeah, salute, brother.
Troy Ave, Mano, and Uncle Murder around 10:30 p.m. Shots are fired. Troy Ave is shot in the leg. Ronald Banger McFadder, his very good friend and bodyguard, shot dead. Troy Ave is then arrested and blamed for weapons possession, blamed for shooting himself, attempted murder, and awaiting a murder charge upon the ballistics report for the gun.
Facts.
During this time, he sat in jail for 2 months with no bail. The social media ate him up, dubbed him the accidental shooter, the mistaken killer, whatever.
The Cheddar Bob, huh?
The cheddar Bob.
Shooting his goddamn self.
Fucking Cheddar Bob was representing. All right.
Yo, no disrespect to Troy Ave, though. Sorry, yo.
It's all good. So anyway, Clark, what do you mean rich breath? What's going on? What does that mean?
Yeah, you're supposed to say breathe. You can't.
Am I breathing too loud on the mic? Let me know, because I hate podcasters that breathe loud on the mic.
No. He's telling you to slow down and breathe.
Oh, because I'm excited. I'm geeking.
Right.
It's the coffee. So anyway, he finally makes bail, $500,000 bail. They find out that the gun wasn't his. They find out that he wasn't the one that shot anybody. It happens to be that Taxstone brought the gun into the building. Taxstone started shooting into the crowd. Taxstone killed Ronald McFadder, shot a man, shot a woman, brought a gun. This guy got hit with multiple charges, right? So now, Taxstone was arrested in 2017. The case just started earlier this year, I believe. Why did they wait so long? Is because there was another snitch in the feds by the name of Marcus or something like that, who was going to snitch on Taxstone about the shooting. So the lawyer kept delaying it and delaying it and delaying it, hoping Marcus, who was in the Fed, would cop to his charges, because once he copped, the plea deal wouldn't help. Okay.
Hey, yo, let me ask. Can I ask you guys something, yo?
Go ahead.
Yeah, sir.
Why is New York full of snitches right now?
I say that's unfair. That's unfair. New York is always in the spotlight, so anytime something happens in New York, it gets magnified. Yes,
really.
Alpo, Tekashi, I get it. But because New York is always under a magnifying glass. If we fart,
the South
that's when the rest
right
of the world takes a shit. But we gotta fart first. It's New York City. We're the capital of the world.
They snitch.
Shit.
They snitch.
But y'all don't want to be.
It's like
I get you right,
Scotty. I get what you're saying. It's like
New York
seems like right now we're the top
we're
snitches. We're the snitch state.
It seemed like New York is a snitch state. The South is snitching, and the West Coast is eating their own. You know what I'm saying? That's what it seems like.
Right. That's a fact. The only ones that's keeping it official is the Midwest right now. They ain't nobody snitching. They just getting murked out there. They just getting murked out there.
No, that's wrong. There's snitches.
There's snitches everywhere.
East, West,
everywhere.
And east and north and south in the game.
Snitches all over the globe.
That New York gets magnified. So no problem.
Like we always got the bright lights.
Jonathan Majors arrested in New York City for allegedly choking out a bitch. Fucking went worldwide because it's in New York City. That's why.
Is it a war on black media? Is it a war on black entertainment in general?
Of course. Of course.
Scotty, the feds, rap music is the only music you could bring into court to fucking incarcerate the rapper who wrote the bars.
Exactly.
Yes, there is a war.
I mean,
they use everything.
No, go ahead, Scotty.
Listen. I think they should. Me personally, I think they should ban drill rap. I mean, I
came in a little choppy there. We
drill rap
that.
Gotta go.
Oh, drill rap. Okay.
No, I think drill rap should be banned. To be honest, just because of the premise that you gotta rap about what you're doing or about to do or just did. So that's why they're bringing it into court. That's the premise of drill rap.
They be on demon time too much in that drill shit. Like they promote, they promote killing your ass and bragging. Like nigga, I shot Rich on one stuff and 147. Nigga, I got a Rich shirt on. I'm smoking a Rich pack. I'll be like, damn, y'all little niggas is bold.
What did Method Man say? It was kind of funny, but corny at the same time. He called them meanagers, not teenagers. He goes, they're meanagers now. These guys are savages. But anyway, let's get back to the story.
Real quick about the shorties. Real quick. It's not their fault though. The way these young boys is acting is our generation dropped the ball.
What?
The crackhead generation dropped the ball. The Dolphin generation dropped the ball. Everybody before us dropped the ball. They didn't set all the young niggas.
I think
to keep moving. It just got worse. It just got worse as the years went on.
Bro, I think.
You're a little choppy.
Bro, I can't even say that. I can't even say that. I can't agree with that. I can't agree.
Scotty, I need you to.
I can't agree with that.
Yeah, I need you to better up your connection. You're frozen.
You're frozen and you choppy a little bit.
You're transformerish, and we can only understand every other word.
Try to go out and come back in if you hear us.
All right, is that better?
No,
you're still frozen on the screen. Yeah, go out and then come back in.
Okay, right. So anyway,
keep going, Rich.
Okay, so Ronald Banger McFadder dead. Troy Ave was injured. Now, Troy Ave, Mr. J said Troy Ave didn't have to take the stand. Okay,
he didn't.
Let's understand something.
It's a fact.
This man was charged with attempted murder of the person that was trying to kill him. Let's just put that there.
But we live in the worst state, Rich. We can't defend ourselves in New York. There's no self-defense, and that's crazy, my nigga.
It's crazy.
As big as New York is, we cannot defend ourselves. We cannot say, oh, like Rich tried to body me, I clap him. I can't say, oh, that was self-defense. Nah, I'm going down for busting my gun.
If you can,
I'm supposed to call the police on you.
If you can prove it was self-defense, right?
Ain't
And
no
that's the
self-defense
question.
in New York.
That's the question that we're getting to. Scotty, you're back. You look good. You sound good. Okay.
Hey, yo.
Can you hear
Pause.
me?
Hey,
You hear me
yo.
good?
Yeah.
Yeah, you good now,
Yes.
brother.
All right.
So you said that we got to eliminate the drill rap.
Yes.
Okay, I agree with you. Plus, I don't even like that type of hip hop
Say
anyway.
Scotty on that Burger King Wi-Fi.
All right, now, so here's how it plays out. I mean, we got to do a show on just what's the definition of a gangster. Seriously, Melquan, write that down. What is the true definition of a gangster? Okay,
I can tell you.
So here's how it goes down.
Wait, I got to meet. Excuse me, I'm cold.
So I guess Troy Ave is coming to perform. Posses meet posse. Bang, bang, bang. Now Troy Ave starts fighting with this dude. Okay, Troy Ave was there with two of his friends who left him. Who left Troy Ave alone. Now, Troy Ave could have ran away. Here's what Troy Ave said. I wasn't going to get shot in the back. Fuck that shit.
Facts.
Okay? I wasn't going to run away and get shot in the back. So I wrestled him for the gun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Now,
I give him his props. Troy Ave went out for his shit. He went out.
Let me tell you how crazy Troy Ave's situation is. He took the stand. Okay? So the law is, if you're shooting somebody and you hit him in the chest, you're trying to kill him. But if you hit him in the legs, you're probably not trying to kill him.
That's
you're probably
murder.
Trying to stop him. Okay?
When you hit somebody in the leg, that's attempt.
So Troy Ave is on the stand. This is how fucking crazy this story is. I'm going to tell you how bad Troy Ave wants this motherfucker in jail forever, okay? Troy Ave tells the jury the only reason I got shot in the legs is because I fell into a fetal position and my legs were protecting my chest. So if I didn't do that, he would have hit me in the chest, charged this man with first-degree murder. Okay, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's not gangster.
That's
Scotty.
Fucking crazy. Now, while I believe between this timeline, I think Troy Ave
give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Gets bailed out, and they arrest Taxstone in 2017. Taxstone's lawyer writes a letter to a judge. Now, that letter that Taxstone lawyer wrote to the judge isn't from the lawyer. It's from Taxstone. Telling the judge, this guy's a criminal. This is what he's done. This is what his friends do. He's the one on the video shooting. He shouldn't be in jail. He shouldn't be free. I should be free, etc., etc. So Troy Ave looks at that as like, yo, you really writing a letter to the fucking judge? Name dropping me and all these people I'm associated with? Okay. So Mr. J says that according to the CCTV cameras, Troy Ave didn't have to take the stand, right?
Listen.
In a way, you're right. He didn't have to take the stand. But you know what? Fuck that shit.
Fuck that shit.
Fuck that shit. I come into a club, you trying to murder me, you murder my best friend, shoot me in my fucking legs, and then I take the gun from you and blast at you, and now I'm charged with attempted murder, this, that, and the third. I don't blame him.
Well, let me ask you this. Okay? Go back to what you said. What do we?
I'm on the show, bro.
I don't think any of us are like real gay. I don't think real gangsters be on camera at all. You saying?
I'm not a well,
I'm a real gangster, son.
We're gonna have to do a show that really defines the word gangster, right?
Because real gangster.
I'm in no position to define gangster. All I can
maybe come to a general definition of the word.
Real gangster.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What I can only reiterate what I've grown up hearing. I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, or people that I know or whatever, but nobody I know really ever killed nobody. They just did other shit. But if you a gangster and he's a gangster, y'all go to court. Don't take the stand if you have to. And when the shit is over, motherfuckers handle in the street. That's what I would think shit would happen. You know what I'm saying? Or anybody like whoever snitch get dealt with. You know what I mean? As far as gangster in the community, gangster was somebody that had respect, not out of fear. I mean, fear was also involved too.
Yeah,
because
you see what
people
I'm saying?
know rules.
Your definition is changing as you're explaining it. That's what I'm saying. We really need to literally have a show where we sit down and fucking say, what is a true gangster?
A true gangster is somebody who don't talk, who don't snitch. They eat their charges.
Right.
They go all the way.
On social media
and
that are
real
gangsters,
real gangsters take care of their hoods. They don't have niggas in the hood starving. If you starving, the gangster will put you on. If you got the ability, a gangster criminal element. And
they gotta have that criminal element.
Exactly.
I mean, are you a gangster because you like guns? Are you a gangster because
you're an enthusiast?
Are you a gangster because you beat up people, you rob people? Are you a gangster because you'll murder somebody? Are you a because all the people in my neighborhood, and I'm going to keep it real, that claim they're gangster, I happen to notice they're all pretty broke. You guys are
being a gangster don't really equivalent to being rich. I mean, if you're talking about the mafia,
I don't know. I equivalent gangsterism to how deep your pockets go, bro.
I want to applaud you for that shit, Rich.
Nah, you can handle your business like a gangster, but
they're like people swear they're gangsters, and they're like, I'm like, okay, you're gangster. You're 45 and you're driving a fucking $600 car. How gangster are you, really?
Word. I mean, a hitman is a gangster. There's people who will murder you for a rack. You know what I'm saying? And then go blow it in the strip club.
Here's a double-edged
sword. Them dudes are gangsters, though.
The real gangsters, we don't know who they are because that's what gangster is.
No, real gangsters were like Bumpy Johnson. That was a real gangster.
Listen,
like I said, we will all.
That was a real gangster.
I want to get
a real life gangster.
I would love to get me, you, a couple of other people's, especially like maybe we'll get maybe Church Ave Dance, right?
Exactly.
We'll get people from different walks of life and try to come up with possibly a general definition for gangster. Because a lot of people that claim they're gangster, I sit back and I go, dude, you ain't gangster. Yeah, okay, you may know how to fight.
Gangster.
You may know
Gangster got eliminated with
some fucking numbers up on the fucking bench. I hear you. You can outbench another dude. But are you really gangster? But anyway, we'll get back to that. So let's talk about Troy Ave taking the stand, right? Let's talk about Troy Ave taking the stand. Now, Zarit came in early. Here we go. Not snitching if you are the one going down and the other motherfuckers getting away with murder. Literally. Boom. Right? Okay.
Lies.
Scotty don't agree with that. Hold on. Troy Ave. Wait. We're gonna play a song that Troy Ave dropped over the weekend. Yeah, it just doesn't end. Troy Ave. I feel like now that Troy Ave this case is over, I feel like he feels like he's free. He's free to now go at everybody that was talking shit. And right,
your man HB2 and is out of control.
All right, HB2.
We talk about Lansky, who Melquan checks in with.
That's a real gangster. Mr. J goes, Troy Ave didn't have to take the stand because everything was caught on CCTV. He chose to point the finger. So, Mr. J, what you're telling me is, without the testimony, you're saying that Taxstone would have still been found guilty, right? But here's the thing. So the case was that
Tax was going down regardless because
the state is telling Troy Ave, either take the stand or we charge you with attempted murder.
Because he clapped back.
Now
he should have took the attempt murder because he knew the rules when he left the porch. That goes back to what I was saying last week. When you leave the porch, you know what time it is. Rich, if you from New York, you see my jersey? If you from New York like we are,
stop.
Just let me land, God. Just let me land, God. Just let me land, God, because I'm really proving this point. Yo,
I'm gonna ask you a question afterwards.
If you know the rules when you leave the porch, you from New York. Like I'm talking about from my state. New York, we bug the fuck out here. So when you know you leave the porch, when you go to the club, you got to have your hammer on you. I don't care about security. I don't care who they are. I don't care who think they tough. I don't care what borough you from. Brooklyn niggas, when we roll, we got them grips and we bone rushing your shit. So if it go down, Brooklyn niggas is shooting first. All right.
Let me ask you
but
this.
Then second of all, no,
Let me-
real quick. I'm like, just give me 30 seconds. Second of all, like I said, when you leave the porch, you know the rules. If you put in work, if you do all this shit, you know what time it is. So if somebody was clapping at my people, if I clap back, I gotta eat that temp murder. I'm not going on stand like, oh, Taxstone did this and that and the third. Oh, and I live that life.
Okay.
But then when I get in trouble, all of a sudden now I'm a civilian. Oh,
okay.
Blah 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 blah, and and you pointing and you dropping names.
I think the rules. Okay, Scotty, say what you got to say. Go ahead, but
I want to ask both of you a question real quick. All right, y'all involved in, you running with a bunch of dudes, right? Y'all do dirt together and shit, right? And say y'all riding around in the car and y'all get pulled over. Only one of y'all got the strap, all right? But say it's underneath the passenger seat. It's the driver. It's the driver's strap.
Yeah, we all going down.
We all go. That night, everybody gets arrested till somebody cops to the pistol.
But you didn't know that after you loaded up the hammer and cocked it and put it on your waist, you didn't know that was a part of the rules. While we riding,
let me ask you this though.
We going
down. Let me ask you this though. If it comes back that they saying that the gun belongs, you had the gun, but you know it didn't. You know who it belonged to. Are you going to eat that charge just because you ride with them niggas and you in the car with them with the strap? You even know you ain't got a strap. The other man ain't got a strap, but only one person got the strap. You gonna eat that charge for your man?
I'm gonna tell you something right now, because I choose my circle very carefully, and every time I walk outside the door, I always tell myself there may be another door that you may have to walk through. Are you ready to walk through that door? I would not roll with anybody, my peoples. If we were in a car and one person had a burner and others didn't know, I know for a fact that the person that has that burner is going to go on that stand and say it was mine.
But not at first, because nobody going to take the charge right away. It's going to be bullshit.
Nobody's going to say nothing. I'm telling you.
And but the thing is, and if you're involved in that street life, you know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about
I know what you're saying.
I'm talking about, you know what I mean?
Are
you going to eat that charge?
Right.
Are you going to eat that charge?
I'm going to have to. Like me personally, I'm going to have to.
I feel like that.
He just said,
I'm going to tell you straight like this.
Dog.
This dude right here,
you're a citizen,
if your man is going to let you eat that charge, that's not your man.
I'm going to deal with him when I get home.
Or
I'm going to send the word to go get him while I'm locked up.
Suppose that, if that burner got bodies on it, bro.
You're changing.
But then,
the formula. You're changing the situation.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this.
I know what you're saying.
I'm gonna tell you
about ballistics.
Gangster is standing on your square. You see?
That's what I'm saying.
Gangster is standing on your square no matter what happens. I'm not gonna let my man take the charge.
Right.
I'm going to take the whether we all involved. We could have just came from a fucking robbery.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm not going to let my man got a family.
Okay, so you're
and all that. I'm not doing it.
So in your situation, you're standing on your square. You're though all four of you in the car are criminals, you're going to stand on your square and you're going to make sure the other three walk, even though all of you came back from a robbery. Because the
that's beyond criminal.
That's it.
That's beyond criminal. That's gangster right there.
Right. Okay.
That's beyond criminal. That's gangster.
Okay. So I feel you, I hear you, and I respect you square, no doubt. Now
what if
get back to this situation? Melquan, wait up. Wait.
Yeah, go.
Get back to this situation. Here I am going to a club, ready to perform. I don't got no gun. It's on camera. The Taxstone tried multiple entrances to avoid the fucking gun detector. Kept going around and around and around. It's all on camera. He was trying to get that gun in there. Now, I don't got no burner. Here I come with my entourage. Here's Taxstone feeling gangster. He's like, holy shit, I got to shoot myself out of this situation. right? Banger dies. Troy. Now here you're Troy Ave, right? You're on the floor in the fetal position. You get shot in the leg. You get up. You wrestle the gun out of this hand. You beat him up. He runs. You shoot at him for fucking shooting at you. Boom. All this shit happens. I'm telling you, it's very simple to me. I believe that Troy Ave simply said, you know what? For you doing what you did to me, I am going to get full revenge on you.
But revenge
and I think
be
that's what he did. I think he opted to practice that part of our fucking psyche and said revenge.
But revenge should not be
is mine.
Revenge
Those that laughed the last, laughed the longest, went to court and gave you the middle finger and tried to convince the jury that if my legs weren't there, he would have killed me. Dad put him away from revenge.
Nah, revenge shouldn't come from a statement. If you killed my man, I'm gonna come see you. That's just me personally. You get my man, I'm coming to get you. If we all banging out, we all getting in trouble, I gotta eat my charge. Cause like I said, I left the porch. Before I even went outside, I gripped up. I knew what time it was. If I get caught with this, I ain't licensed to carry. Nigga, that's a 1 to 3. That's a walking 1 to 3 right there. So I know when I come outside, I'm at risk of getting a 1 to 3 just for possession. So if I let this shit off, I got to deal with what I did for the work I put in. So if you hit my man, I'm going to hit you. I'm not going to go on the stand and be like, oh, yeah, oh, I'm mad at you. Oh, we all supposed to be rough. I'm mad at you, so I'm going to go on trial and be like, yeah, son, he did it. No, nigga, I'm going to send the kite. I'm going to send the word through. Get him, or when I get home,
and if they hit your man, they probably gonna try to hit you too. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what I'm saying. And HB2N had a point for you, Scotty. Do you really think there's honor amongst thieves? Hell no. So somebody gonna snitch, or whoever, or if it go down to nobody don't say shit when they checking the gun for the prints and forensics, they gonna see who prints is on there. So
yeah,
if you sit back and kill,
if you brothers
get off anyway.
If y'all brothers though,
remember
if y'all brothers and you got a connection, then you know it's beyond thievery. You know what I'm saying? Criminals don't have honor. You know what I'm saying? They don't have
that
honor
shit
at all. At all.
Remember Manolo in the beginning of when in Scarface when they got to Miami and they found that one of the dudes said revenga, which means revenge in Cuban, right? Revenge. So,
yeah, but did you see any of them take the stand?
Huh?
Did you see any of them in Scarface take the stand? Them niggas bust their guns. They got that.
So
you know what I'm saying? Everybody makes this shit into a show on social media.
Troy Ave will be with this milk wine that sucked me into the fuck shit. I'm
telling you, it's out there, boy.
I was all over YouTube this fucking weekend. I said, milk wine, you motherfucker. I didn't want to bother him because he was handling business, but I was listening to academics, Joe, everything.
Right.
And I was like, wow, I got caught up into the fuck shit. So 3 days ago, after the verdict, Troy Ave comes out with a song, Dear Hater, I won. This is revenge.
No,
okay?
It's not. It's sucker shit. That's
I'm
sucker
not saying
shit.
It's not sucker shit, man.
That's sucker shit,
I'm saying the emotion behind his action was like, I don't give a fuck. Revenge. And that's revenge on a cold dish in a fucking courtroom, like, yo,
you trying to make a buck off this shit? Come on,
who?
Exactly.
Troy Ave?
Yeah,
Troy Ave is gonna fucking milk streams off of this shit.
And come home and make some music, make some good shit. How about that?
Let's listen to this.
That's not part of the game to me, man. That's why I'm glad I'm older. I ain't in the streets.
Yo, gangster died with the internet, man.
I'm somebody's daddy.
The only gangsters on the internet are hackers.
You know what? You should put that on a fucking t-shirt. Gangsters died with the internet. That is so fucking real, bro. That is so fucking real. Because they'll ever get it fucking twisted because we're all fucking tapped into this fucking social media shit. Fucking main veining it. A gangster never fucking talks, period. No
Everything
videos,
is getting recorded.
no interviews.
Nah, gangsters
That's
do
why the
talk
only
too.
mafia interviews you have on the internet are of snitches.
Gangsters talk too. They turn into snitches after a while.
Well, I'm just saying.
Uh-huh.
You never talk, right? You would never be
People
on
out
the
here
internet.
saying, "Oh, I'm Jimmy Hoffa. I'm this guy."
I was learned. I was taught to keep your mouth closed. If you jump off the court, you know the rules.
You told. You
What's this?
told. You
This is a
told.
song dedicated to Taxstone.
Him and his friends, they ain't here involved in a lot of things. They ain't.
Mute the mics.
Let me out of jail. Since you niggas like writing letters, here go one. Dear hater, I won. I'm a boss. You a bum. Suck a dick. Till it comes. Since you niggas like writing letters, here go one. Dear hater, I won. I'm a boss. You a bum. Stick a false in it. Now you done. Since you niggas like writing letters, I have no remorse for you niggas. No compassion for you niggas. No mercy for you niggas. All you niggas go follow misfortune. Fucking hear me? Since you niggas like writing letters, here go one, get a pen. I speak the size of free man, pay $500,000 out the pen. I'm out of your league, don't contend. Rolling on point like a pin. I sat many months, you wrote to the judge soon as you walked in. Mr. Collins and his entourage been doing a lot of shootings. A recent one outside this New York City club pursued them. And now it's people suing, plotting to take while I stack. Got attempted murder cause I took the gun from him and bust back. This ain't no made up raps, I'm paraphrasing the facts. I'm the king of the underground, you just the underground rat. I rose up above the rodents, they trying to pull your boy back. With a cold shoulder and frozen hand, whoever reach it gets smacked. URL, I'm a W, I am Lambos and Bentleys where I dwell. It's a mansion for sale, I bought that. You just bought to a cell, a real nigga lives on, while a fake one dies in jail. Man, what the fuck I look like sitting in jail for a nigga that'll tell his own sister to suck a dick for his freedom? Man, my suit costs more than your whole defense. You $1, nigga, I keep it a buck. Since you niggas like writing letters, ain't no even exchange. Here go one. Dear hater, don't drop the show. I won. I'm a boss. You a bum. Tell Britney suck a dick. Still home till it comes. Since you niggas like writing letters, here go one. Dear hater, I won. I'm a boss. You a bum. And this is us taking up false. Now you done. Since you niggas like writing letters,
Taxstone is done. He stalked that nigga, then somebody died.
Yo.
I thought you was about to play that lock shit. I'm like, yeah, boy, that was my song on Saturday.
I was gonna text you that.
Yeah, I thought I was what, nigga?
Listen, that's the song. We'll play it one more time a little bit. What time is it?
Yeah, that song was trash, by the way.
Beat is fire. Hold on to the
That shit was trash, by the way. And I fuck with Troy out, but that shit trash.
And I'm gonna tell you straight like this: if it would have came out,
here's what.
If it would have came out before the verdict, I would have said, "All right, that shit is straight." But now you talking it after this shit is done.
You know what I'm saying?
So Scotty, you're disgracia.
The bars is trash. The beat is trash.
Now the beat is
fire.
You talk about
you bring in his sister into it.
Ooh,
you
he
like
said, who would ask his sister to suck a dick to beat
right.
Wow.
You out here snitching.
He said, "Nigga, my suit causes more than your defense."
You want to hear one more time?
No shit.
Taxstone really wrote a letter to the judge. Really was implicated that nigga. Really snitched on that man.
Wrote a whole letter to the judge saying Troy Adams.
I like the beat too.
I know the beat's fired. Come on, cut it out.
You talk,
Scotty, you're
Him
letter.
and his friends, they ain't here involved in a lot of things. They ain't. Let me out of jail. Since you niggas like writing letters, here go one. Dear hater, I won. I'm a boss. You a bum. Suck a dick till it comes. Since you niggas like writing letters, here go one. Dear hater,
you do, Kenny.
I'm a boss. You a bum.
He said he made catchy stuff. You gonna sing that?
Niggas like writing letters. I have no
Who's gonna sing that?
No compassion for you. No
Troy
mercy
Ave
for you.
supporters.
All you niggas go follow misfortune.
HB2, and you don't believe that shit yourself.
Ain't you niggas like Bayou lettuce? Here go one, get a pin. I speak the size of free man, pay $500,000 out the pen. I'm out of your league, don't contend. Bowling on point like a pin. I sat many months, you wrote to the judge soon as you walked in. Mr. Collins and his entourage been doing a lot of shootings. The recent one outside this New York City club pursued him. And now it's people suing, plotting to take all I stack. Got attempted murder cause I took the gun from him and bust back. This ain't no made up raps, I'm paraphrasing the facts.
Y'all got me stressed. I gotta roll up again because of
I rose up above the road and tried to pull your boy back.
He's like, yo, I don't like the way Rich is popping to that song right
URL, I'm with W.I.N. Lambos and Bentleys where I dwell. It's a mansion for sale, I bought that. You just bought to sell. A real nigga lives on, a fake one dies in jail.
There's a little bit
What the
of
fuck I look like
pettiness
sitting
in
in
me,
jail
man. This shit
for a
is
nigga
petty.
that
I
tell
love
his own
petty
sister
shit.
and suck a dick for his freedom. Man, my suit costs money, I hold the fence. You $1, nigga, I keep it. Since you niggas like writing letters, I ain't know you
No, Keenan, I just wanted to play tight so everybody can hear you twice. And then, you know what I'm saying? Make their,
I'm pretty sucking dicks. Since you niggas like writing letters, I'm a boss. You a bum. And this is us taking up floss. Now you done. Since you niggas like writing letters,
So it's done. He stole.
all right. So
he's done out here.
That's
He's
crazy.
done out here.
trying to fuck you while you await sentencing. All right, let's talk about it since we got about 20 minutes left. The manslaughter charge carries a maximum of 25. I believe they're going to hit him with probably 20 because, listen, he shot a woman, he shot a man, he shot into a crowd, he brought an illegal weapon.
He getting that whole 25, son.
So you're saying he's getting the whole 25.
Yeah.
I say he gets 20. Now, let's not forget that this guy, Taxstone, who's a podcaster, right? You're a podcaster. So you're supposed to really just oh, I understand, Keenan. Okay.
I'm gonna tell you why Rich. I'm gonna tell you why Rich like that song. I'm gonna tell you why Rich that like.
I like the beat.
I'm gonna tell you why he liked the song because Rich is always around for the fuck shit. That's why.
That's not true.
That's why he liked the song.
That's it. Rich is with the fuck shit.
No, there's a level of pettiness in me, and I do like petty shit. I always tell you guys that I enjoy petty shit because you know, me and my friends play petty points, and we get points to see who can be more the pettiest. It's fun. It's
that
fun
shit,
sometimes.
and it's catchy. Got these niggas right. That's in my head right now.
Okay, let me ask you something.
Why? Who's gonna sing that though? Who's gonna sing that proudly?
They're gonna run that shit to the floor.
But listen, look at what Keenan said. This isn't a song. See, I thought he was talking to me, but he was talking to you, Scotty. Keenan said this isn't a song you play on repeat. It's a statement song. You're kind of biased, LOL.
Yeah, niggas writing statements, man. On the beat too.
The beat was catchy. Vic Vega, who is famous for battling people over beats in the Bronx. Triple beat. But here's the thing, right? So the beef, how did this beef start? Troy Ave. Okay, really quick. So he already did 7 years, right? So they're going to count the 7 years that he sat in jail. So if he gets to 25, right? If he gets to 25 minus 7, that'll be 18. I don't think he's going to get 25. I think he's going to get 20. Okay? I think he's going to get 20. With the 7 in, that's 13. With good behavior, he probably does 10. Let's just say that, right? 10.
I mean, were the people seriously injured?
Well, one man died. Troy Ave got shot in his leg. A lady got shot, and a man got shot. He shot into a fucking crowd, man.
And he's gonna get almost the whole thing.
You know what I'm saying? So he's getting hit with 7 charges.
Yeah, he's gonna get he's not.
So the reason why
salute to my son. This is non-gangster talking. Salute to my son. Opportunity just knocked. He just decided he about to go do this handyman shit. That's what he do with his hand. He go with his hand. So he about to get an opportunity today. Salute to my son. Get that money.
Get that money.
Salute.
Right. That young man's about to go get that bread.
Save these announcements towards the ends of the show so people remember your son.
Yeah, I didn't mean to change the subject. I was just excited. I was excited.
Your son's fresh right now.
I was excited.
Now we're going into something else.
Yeah, I was excited.
Me and Melquan have announcements for the end of the show.
We do.
And these announcements, such as his son catching some quick money, should be saved for the end of the show so you guys remember what you last hear. Now, Troy Ave, you say 25, I say 20. Let's not forget this gangster podcaster has a federal gun charge. So now, after the state is done with him, he still has to do the Fed time.
And he making songs.
Why? No, not Troy. Taxstone.
Oh, Tax. Yeah.
Not Troy Ave. Troy Ave has to do 1 year for taking the stand.
He gets a year?
A year.
Wow, he got a little Kim bid.
At some point, he's going to have to do a
that's
year
what rappers get.
Unless they say, hey, time, sir, I don't know, whatever. Because he did the 2 months, right, before getting bailed. So if you do the 2 months, then you have 10 months left. If you go in for 10 on good behavior, out in 5. So he does 5 months, maybe. Right now, fuck, I'm all over the place. So, right. So he has that Fed charge that he has to answer for. So if once the state is done with him, the feds will pick him up. So for all of you future podcasters and rappers or whatever, here is a perfect fucking scenario. How to fuck up your life 101.
No, it's time to bring back. It's time to kill off all of this shit and bring back Black Star Power. Let's go back to Africa. Let's go back to rapping about going back to Africa.
I'm not going to Africa.
Get you some medallions. You know what I'm saying? Get back on that X-Clan shit.
Africa and you're going to catch fucking typhoid and malaria. Cut it out, okay?
You bugging. Africa's popping right now.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you what it.
That's in your country. Speak for your own shit.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you what I'm mad about. Nobody says, oh, let's lock up Robert De Niro because he's influencing our kids to be gangsters. Nobody says let's arrest Leonardo DiCaprio. And nobody says, all these things. These chicks talking about, oh, I bust the windows out your car and all. They're not doing that. Why can't people just be artists?
Sir, you watch your mouth about Leo DiCaprio. We're not going to arrest Leo, greatest actor of my generation. I'm only fucking with you.
Artists are supposed to invoke emotion. That's what art does, and that's what it's supposed to do.
No, you niggers, you black niggers, keep shooting.
Anything that Melquan says does not have any
black niggers
affiliation with the rest of the staff.
Okay? Rock and roll go, oh, let's raise the devil. Let's raise the devil. Let's raise hell. Bring back Satan. Niggas don't shoot, son. Chinese people, they don't turn it on. They do their shit. You know what I'm saying?
They beat each other up at concerts.
Niggers with peasy hair and stank breath. They go in the club, over gripping and shooting and messing it up for everyone.
I got to get the disclaimer banner. Where's the disclaimer banner? God damn it.
Look, Zara says spelling. Nigra. Nigra. Niggers.
No, Nigra.
Black. No, that's my spelling.
Yeah. Jimmy Dean, a.k.a. Don Jimmy, a.k.a. What's happening, Holmes?
Jimmy
anyway,
Dean, salute, bro.
Let's get into Jonathan Majors allegedly choking out his girlfriend in New York City, was arrested, domestic violence. He called the police to say, yo, my chick is bugging. You need to get over here. And when they get there, she's marked up. She's kind of bruised up. There's marks around her neck. Now, I want to tell you something about Jonathan Majors and why.
Who is Jonathan Majors, sir?
He is an actor that just was in Creed 3. He played
the Creed.
He was Kang the Conqueror in Ant-Man and Wasp's Quantumania, and he also was in Lovecraft County, or was it Lovecraft Country on HBO Max?
Lovecraft Country.
Awesome. That's where I first discovered him, and I said, this guy's a hell of an actor. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Forget about the articles that are coming in about directors and producers talking about he has a violent nature on the scene. That shit always happens as soon as somebody gets arrested, right? There's no proof of that.
I mean,
but I'm going to tell you something.
Man, so why not?
Say that again.
Right.
I'm going to tell you something.
Say that again, Scotty.
Growing up.
And he looks like a runaway slave, so why not?
Right.
Growing up, statements that Scotty Beeman say does not actually represent the interests of. I don't even know how to say
Bro,
the
nah.
Dumb niggers.
Bro, but
Dumb
nah, they
niggers.
said it. He just got they before all this happened. Some chick says he's like emancipation fine or something like that.
Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. So I understand what you're saying. I had a tenant who was extremely brolic and showed me pictures of his family, who was extremely brolic. He was very light skinned because his mother was black, but his father was white. So he came out.
I don't like
very,
when
very
it's
And I go, damn. Everybody in your family is brolic, Keith.
Hey,
you know
you co-signed that?
Jesus.
You know what
Calm down, Rich. Calm down, Rich.
Yo.
I'm going on what you said.
You're like,
did he look like a black guy?
Show me how Diesel
he was Diesel.
And the rest of his family.
Dude, I'm fucking
and I was
overweight.
like, wow,
I'm
you all are
overweight.
All
I'm overweight.
You all are Diesel.
How come you guys are so Diesel?
Well, look at you.
How you doing?
So anyway, he went left. That's not what I meant. Okay. Oh my God. What are your biceps? Your biceps are big. Like, is that your brother? Is that your brother even? Okay, listen. So he goes to me.
Your uncle's even.
I go, damn. I go, Keith. I go, your whole family's cock diesel. He said, Rich. He goes, Rich, it's the slave gene.
Your grandfather is.
That's what he said. It's the slave gene. So going back on what Scotty said.
No, sir, we're cutting you off, sir. Okay, you're not going to keep talking when it's on you, sir.
Boom and boom. So what he said was, it was the slave gene. Okay? And I was like, God damn, I was taken aback by that statement. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
That's something that only black people could say.
You can't do that, sir.
Mute your fucking mics up. Next step, you get thrown out the show.
Because when you get work, you keep talking and you keep going.
But I'm trying to bring it home. I'm trying to bring my point home, guys.
Yeah, you still have 2 more minutes.
Now, yo, who says cock diesel anymore? Bro?
Yeah.
Nobody. I say cock diesel. I say I'm down by law. I say I'm down by law. And if I'm stepping to somebody, I'm like, yo, you trying to start static? I say shit like that.
Nah,
I get those. Those are straight.
You and your whole family cock diesel.
How are you and your whole family cock diesel even? HB2N. Yeah, I know they work out, but goddamn, all of them? You ain't got one fat person in your family, and I'm fat. Most people who aren't are cock diesel to me. Thank you.
It's like, give me a sister. Let's make some babies.
So anyway, you guys are wrong. Now, staying, Eugene Dennis in the building. What's popping? So he got himself an Indian lawyer. I tried to look her up to see if she was hot. Her name is something Chowdhury. And every time I see the name Chowdhury, I think of Mississippi Masala.
Well,
remember that movie? So anyway.
She's busted?
I don't know. I haven't seen a picture of her. There's too many Chowdhurys coming up. So hopefully that she makes a statement, right? Because this is her her chance to go viral. Right?
Party. Yeah.
Right. Everybody pay attention to me. I'm representing Jonathan Majors. I'm going to tell you something about Jonathan Majors. Growing up as a kid, I was mad shook of my dad. Mad shook of my dad. My dad was very strict. He was very calm when he slapped you, so you didn't know it was coming, right? He didn't get excited. But you knew by his eyes, because his eyes would get really wide. There was one television father that I was fucking shook of. One television father that I would say, damn, he reminds you of my dad. You know who that was? Fucking James Evans.
I was about to say, it got to be James Evans.
James Evans. John Amos, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you something right now. Jonathan Majors gives off that John Amos, James Evans vibe to me. Like, he looks like when he gets mad, he may fuck something up. Now, does that mean he did it? I don't know.
Could.
But he looks like he could. Yeah. Like, if he gets his eyes get wide, I'm like thinking, damn, you thinking fucking James.
You know, I'm a little short, skinny nigga, so I'm into fuck the big niggas, saying they can get it too.
Man, it would really be a shame, yo. It would really be a shame because I like his work and
Steve.
My
I would
main
like to
man
think
Steve
that-
Tortola was popping. Como stai, buongiorno, amico mio.
I'm
That
sure
would be
skinny
insane.
nigga. I don't like
Now,
big dicks.
here's another Troy Ave story that is
Fuck 'em.
probably going to fucking make waves this week, okay? Troy Ave has a podcast called The Facto Show, okay?
Yes.
The
he does.
Facto Show. And so Joe Buttons has a podcast called the Joe Button Podcast or whatever. I believe it's one of the top 5, right? And there was a clip where he was talking about Troy Ave. And because Troy Ave is not sensitive to people with mental health and suffer from depression, Joe Button took that personally. And Joe Button said, Troy Ave is the biggest doofus that New York City has ever produced. Okay? Doesn't fuck with Troy Ave because of Troy Ave's insensitivity to mental health. Okay? Now, if I was somebody that suffered from mental health, I just want to worry about my mental health and not worry about what other people's opinions of mental health is.
Yeah,
But
people be using mental health.
obviously, because you're Joe Button, you need to find something to talk about, right? I'm
People be
fucking
playing themselves with
geeking
mental health.
geeking right now. So, Troy Ave is funny, man. So Troy Ave puts up a fucking 12-minute video on his podcast. I took that 12-minute video and brought it down into 2 minutes or 3 minutes or 1 minute, whatever. I don't know. Right? Again, the statements of Troy Ave do not represent anybody on the screen or Ruckus Radio. Okay? You ready, Melquan?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
But anyway, Junkie Joe called me a doofus, and
Okay, I'm sorry. Junkie Joe. Sorry.
biggest goof.
Okay, let me
He
start
talks
over again.
reckless. He
What is
talks
that?
reckless.
Junkie Joe.
But anyway, Junkie Joe called me a doofus, and I'm the biggest goof that New York has ever produced, and he's entitled to his opinion. That's cool, no problem. Now here's my opinion, Junkie Joe, and these are all based on facts. You think I'm a doofus? Well, I think you know you're a junkie. I say this because I know someone who sold you cocaine sniffing your nose, sir. I'm not gonna accuse you of freebasing. Even though there's a picture that looked like you was freebasing, sir. I'm not gonna accuse you of that, okay, junkie? Nah, junkies have opinions on me. Junkie Joe called me a doofus. Okay, Junkie Joe. Well, that's cool, but yeah, we needed that.
Really quick, is he using cricket sound effects? He stole that from us.
Here's my opinion on you. My opinion is based on.
Say that again?
He's telling again.
Okay,
He's
no problem.
telling again.
He's telling again. I got you.
Fact. My
But he's not saying anything that I don't think Joe has
Like,
ever
oh,
said.
no, the guy that sold it to him.
Joe, yeah. But Joe has admitted to be a drug addict, so.
opinion is you're a rest haven for hoes. This is a fact. I've had meaningless sex with women that you love. It's like you just found Fab's old phone in the garbage and just started saying side joke. You found Fab's old phone and you went out looking for those women. You feel me? Junkie Joe, he called me a doofus. That's your opinion. My opinion is you might be half a mook. Another one. Junkie Joe, you called me a doof.
Half a mook for those that, half a mook. He's saying he's half a fag.
I think that's short for doofus. I think you're in a bestiality. You literally jerk off dogs.
Oh no.
Junkie Joe, you call me a doofus. Well, I think it's a fact that you're a failed rapper. Def Jam budget.
Do
we still count Pump It Up?
Pump It Up is a good song. For the time, I never jammed it. I know it's like when you at a basketball game, sitting there, pumping on you, playing when you want, you playing when you want. You're a failed rapper. To me, this is like an NBA player that's on the bench. Call me a doofus. I have another one. I think you're soft. I think you're an emotional chump. I think you're a chump because I've seen Taxstone, Ratstone, punk ass nigga punk you. You had none of this energy for him.
On camera.
On camera. But you know who you would match that energy with, Junkie Joe? And this is a factual opinion again. I'm a doofus. You would match that energy with women. Junkie Joe, you call me a doofus, but it's a fact that you're a woman beater. Do we have to name them? Do I have to do a DJ Vlad?
No, let's leave the victims out of this.
Leave the victims?
Yeah.
We're not.
Oh, he also goes at DJ Vlad and Hassan Campbell. What he said to Hassan Campbell is fucking crazy.
Hurry up, God. We got 4
gonna
minutes.
victim shame.
We could go over like 2-3 minutes, and don't forget our ending announcements.
Because I don't believe in beating on women. But if I need to do the DJ Vlad and send these women money for an interview, we can do that. So I'm a doofus, but he was a punk ass nigga and he beat up bitches. He beat up women.
And kids too, yo.
And kids too.
Yeah, don't forget about the time he chased them kids away from his house.
Facts.
DJ Vladimir. Need to go to Ukraine and go fight for your country, pussy. Need to go to Ukraine and go fight for your country, pussy.
That's DJ Vlad, you a pussy.
For Hassan Campbell. He can't eat a hot dog. It should have fall right out his ass.
His Frank go the other way.
Fall right out his ass.
Wow.
He said you can't eat a hot dog because at one part of the video, he put on an apron with a giant hot dog on it, and he started singing a song, a Frank for you, and a Frank for you, and a Frank for you. And he goes, Hassan Campbell, you can't even eat a Frank because it would fall out of your ass.
A lot of these cats be hanging out the
Nigga eat a hot dog. Wee! That shit. The Nathans are too small.
He said, give me a Sabaray. The Nathans are too small. Yo, Troy Ave is a funny dude. I'm sorry.
Junkie Joe, I'm a doofus, but you're a woman beater. This is a fact.
You know what's crazy about that? Because he did say that part of the reason why he don't fuck with you like that is because you're insensitive to mental health issues. You're insensitive to certain things that people went through. But domestic violence is definitely a big thing to ignore and diminish the effects that it has on women. So if he is,
But anyway, Junkie Joe.
Okay, so he put that out Saturday afternoon.
Yo, that's crazy.
All right, how long was it? How long is this shit? All right, did you guys want to hear it again?
No.
Nah.
I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking to the audience.
Half a mook.
All right, you don't got to hear it again because it'll be up on the show. Okay, really quick.
The first half of it was snitching, and the second half was funny.
No, none of it was snitching. Everything he said, Joe already said. Everything he said.
No, Joe didn't say that Troy Ave knew the dude I was getting the coke from.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing. But that's not really snitching. That's just really calling a cokehead, right?
He just letting him have it.
Come on, Joe Budden has shared his stories about coke, the bestiality rumors, the domestic violence rumors. Yeah, all that shit. All that shit.
Yeah, Joe addressed all that
on
shit.
His show. So
that's why he said it's a fact.
The little thing was.
I mean, I don't watch his shit, so.
Yeah, I don't either. But again, Quan, every time I'm out,
it's out there.
Quan pulls me back in. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody else saying you better get on this.
All right, so.
Well, really quick, flick wise, before we end the show, I want you guys to go on Netflix and check out I See You. You will sit there and bug the fuck out. There's a show called I See You. You gotta sit there and pay attention because it keeps.
Don't get
you know what I mean? Like it's a thriller. That shit is crazy. Like it just reveals as it goes along. You're like, oh shit! Like I See You. It's called. It's
Brooksy
on
in the building. Chris Weingart in the building. That means Queens is in the building. Yo, Jazz, I'm gonna text you.
Yes, Sarah.
I want to know if you're still listening, Chris. I want to know if you could paint the wall in the background, like you know what I'm saying, art on the wall for the show.
Well, you gonna
all right? We'll talk. What? Yeah.
Yo, can I plug something real quick?
Go ahead, buddy.
Yo, my latest single out, Better Run. Video dropping, I think probably this weekend.
Yes, get me the video so we can open up the show with it.
Yeah, support my man Scotty Beeman.
Definitely will. Appreciate it.
Hit his platforms up. He on Instagram, Scotty Beeman. Yo, man, get with it, y'all. He got some great content, great music. You know what I'm saying? That boy could go.
All right. So interesting show, fun. I think the revenge factor. I think Troy F said, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You shot me, you killed my boy. Fuck that.
And that's how it is nowadays. Nobody don't care.
Revenge.
They put different levels of
my friend,
how you do shit.
And you shot at me to kill me. You were
trying to kill me. They've tried to figure out that this is acceptable. That's how it is.
We need to get the Revenga sound effect. Revenga. Remember that shit in the camp with all the Cubans? And they're following him around the bed and shit? Revenga.
Revenga. Revenga. Stab him.
Revenge. Revenge is such a powerful motivator. He who laughs last laughs the longest. What are you willing to do?
So, guys, before you leave the porch, know what you're getting yourself into. Go to work, stay legit, do what you got to do to take care of your family.
All right.
And don't blame music for your decision.
Right.
Well, I don't know, man. Fucking rap music totally molded me into the person I am today, dude. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not a gangster, but everything about me, I was influenced by the music I listened to. So
you gotta listen to that good soul music. That's influencing. Put on some Anita Baker or some shit. Started with
Indian music, then it went to disco, and then fucking I heard Slick Rick for the first time, and it was over. Lottie Dottie. Lottie Dottie was a needle going into my arm.
So you didn't have that. You didn't have that soul phase at all, did you?
No, upset the Bee Gees, Diana Ross, Donna Summers, whatever my dad liked. That's it. It was whatever my dad listened to. My dad wasn't deep into soul like that. And this is a man that just came from India in 1969, so he just discovered shit. You know what I'm saying? I consider myself an intellectual hoodlum.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm a kid with a college. I'm a kid with a college degree.
Nas is a legend because of that.
I'm a kid with a college degree that realized I wasn't built to be a gangster, but I knew how to do credit card schemes and check schemes. So I knew how to get paid without picking up a gun. So I figured I was
these 5 universities. I checked already.
Intellectual gangster, and I believe a lot of people I'm associated with could fall under the umbrella of intellectual gangster.
Well,
I never was
is power.
Not you, Melquan.
Knowledge is power.
I was just a wild street kid, and I grew up to become a wise man and stay out the way.
Everybody have a great day, and before we leave,
stay out the way, guys.
We have a quick announcement. We would like to remind everybody that Vic Vega is a loser. A loser. Thank you. That's the last thing we want you to know. And remember,
have a great day.
Have a great day. We will be back soon.
Peace.